Hello and welcome everyone to part 54 of the Empire Total War Great Britain Darthmod Let's Play. Just a quick announcement before we continue on. You may notice that perhaps the videos seem a little bit less ambient or kind of less music driven, I guess. As not music driven, but not featuring as much diverse music as before. That is because I've actually had to spend about 10-15 minutes going through the data pack, the data files of Darthmod to remove all the extra music that it's been adding in, because obviously a lot of that is copyrighted music from other films and stuff. A few of it is from other games, and normally it hasn't been too much of an issue. There's not been any kind of copyright strikes to it, but YouTube has actually stepped up today, or rather yesterday, Monday, a new, more stricter content ID matching policy, which can potentially result in my video being blocked in certain countries for certain people. So in order to combat this and not to give them kind of any ammunition to basically attack my videos with, I've gone through and removed all that music. My other alternative was just to mute the music entirely, but this way I've gone back to the default music that Empire should use. I don't know if it's worked perfectly, to be honest. It may well not, so we're going to have to find out, hopefully, in some sort of battle or something, but although I have a feeling this is going to be largely a campaign part, so thankfully we probably won't need too much music anyway, because I'll be commentating. As I said, most of the time it hasn't actually been an issue, because with my commentary over the top of the music, it makes it a lot harder for that system to pick up exactly what's being, played through, and the ambient music, well, the extra music that Darthmod adds in does make it a lot more atmospheric. So it is sad to lose that, so I'm back to, hopefully, kind of vanilla Empire sounds, whatever they may be, and music. Actually, not sounds, I say. Sounds as in the gun effects and things like that, they're all fine, so they've stayed in. In fact, I wonder if I can kickstart the music into going. Let's whack it on maximum so we can see if we can actually hear it. It should by default be some monks kind of going, or something like that. All those that play vanilla Total War will remember. So I've got the music on maximum just so we can see if it works. All the sounds work and all the ambient stuff works, so I assume it's probably alright. But we'll find out. I may have cocked it up and may need to play around with a few more files, but it should be largely something that I can mod back in or sort of tweak a little bit. Because, yeah, I don't want these videos to be blocked for anyone, cause problems. Obviously, I don't want to receive any copyright strikes through the content IDs picking up sort of the pace, and at the moment it is a bit of a mess. Plenty of my videos picking up. Obviously, another big issue for me is Third Age, because technically that mod is using a lot of artwork from copyrighted sources, although I haven't had any copyright strikes from that. I've just had content ID matches. A lot of that is all on the music, though. I don't think I've had a single one for any of the images that I'm actually using in Third Age. So I'm going to spend some time seeing if I can actually take out all the kind of Lord of the Rings actual soundtrack music from that. If I can't, if that proves too difficult, then I will just have to mute the music in Third Age, which is a shame because it does add a lot of atmosphere to it. But if I can just add the normal medieval Total War ones in, then I will just do that, because, again, this isn't so much about me kind of worrying about the music in it so much. It's more or less that I don't want the content being blocked for any of you guys to be able to watch. And obviously, for some of you, you'll be able to see all the parts, but some countries with slightly stricter copyright laws, they will not be able to access any of the videos. Oh, and some music's kicked in. Let's just quickly listen to that. There we go. This is the standard sound of Empire Total War. So I'm going to leave the music at maximum because I don't know what it's going to sound like. Let me know if these audio levels work. I'm just pulling the master down a little bit so that the effects and speech are nicely sorted, although I left them muted, didn't I? Whoops. I was wondering why none of my clicks were working. Okay, so the music actually on the campaign map kind of drifts in and out, so actually we need a battle to really test this. But oh, there we go. That is the standard sounds from Empire. Okay, so I think I've sorted out. If anyone wants to know how exactly I did this, let me know in the comments, because if you run your own channel or thinking of doing your own Darthmod Let's Play and don't want to run into any issues, then let me know and I'll either make a video on it or I will upload somewhere my Darthmod sound files and show you where to put them, basically. So yeah, apologies that I've kind of had to ramble on about that. I'm sure a lot of you won't actually be interested in how I go about creating, or rather working with the content online, I guess. But I thought I'd let you guys know, because some of you are bound to notice the lack of Last of the Mohican music and stuff, which is obviously wonderful, but for me to get the copyright rights to use all that would cost more money than I could ever muster, probably. Anyway, so that's all that sorted. You guys gave me a lot of feedback about what you want me to do. Some of you think, sort of saying that when I'm attacking Spain and France in Europe, I should also be, you know, getting ready some quick strikes to hit Spain and France in the Caribbean and their American colonies. Oh, there's the monks again. So yeah, I'm not going to swoop in and hit this area yet. I'm not going to do that first. I'm actually going to take out Spain's territories here. France, I'm hoping, will rebel rather quickly. Spain, I have a feeling it potentially may not. And if it doesn't, or if it does rather, they've got a lot more kind of territory spread out directly where I am to deal with. So we're going to start dealing with some of them. But let's come back to India because well, I actually start need to move out of some of these territories with my armies. If I pull out of here, though, how unhappy are they going to be? They're actually fine. So we quite literally, I am just going for a massive evacuation over here. We're pulling the majority of my troops out. A lot of you said, obviously, don't leave a standing army here. I probably will actually bring all of the armies I currently have out of India. Although, perhaps, no, I'll leave this force. How about I leave this force here? They do have some decent veterancy, though. But they're not going anywhere. Yeah, let's leave this force here. And my biggest, you know, I'm going to be attacked, if anywhere, is going to be from Persia turning on me. So probably the strongest, my biggest stronghold for that is probably Punjab. So let's move this army from Malwa to Punjab, to Lahore. And we will see about dealing with that. Leaving those guys out. These guys need to replenish, and I think Hindustan already hates us as it is. Yep. What is all this? Food shortages. Okay, they're going to need a turn before we can sort all that out. This army, though, can obviously replenish. We'll bring these guys back to Calcutta. We're going to build some little ships from here to send out, to bring them all back with. And start just getting troops ready. I'm not going to suddenly all bring them back like this turn, but it will be in several turns' time. These guys, they were going to meet up with the units at Satara. This army, another army that's ready here, is going to come over here to Goa. I'm going to send ships out on my fleets over here. We're going to get some Highlanders as well, because I know a lot of you are like, oh, we lost the Highlanders. So what are we going to do that? I'm going to probably leave these forces dotted around. There's not too many to really worry about. Actually, in fact, I'll send these guys north to Punjab. Then we should probably have a full stack army. A full stack army there. There's another general to send. So let's send them up there as well. Ceylon is fine without troops there, as is Calcutta. So this is kind of the withdrawal now of forces from India. It is significantly under British rule. I think that's what we can do there. So let's end the turn. If that should all work. So yeah, again with sounds, obviously it's an unfortunate thing to do, but I don't want to, you know, cause any problems there. And YouTube can, once they kind of start claiming some videos, they can really go at it with kind of content IDs. And content IDs in themselves aren't so much of a problem for my channel. Obviously, it prevents some of you from viewing, but you know, if you start getting a lot of them, then that may well draw the attention of, you know, people to look into them, and then potential copyright strikes. And that is not something I want to happen to the channel, because that could effectively close down my entire channel. And I'm sure you guys don't want that happening either. So I'm just taking these precautions with the music from now on. I can't do anything about all my other videos with it up, so I will just have to accept the content ID matches that go up on some of them. I have had content ID matches on some of my videos which aren't modded at all, so they're using in-game sounds and they're getting content ID'd. Talking to the Creative Assembly actually about this, and even they've had some random claims on their own official videos. So there are a lot of kind of false or bogus disputes and claims going on at the moment that seem to be a teething problem of Google stepping up this new content ID system on YouTube. Or rather, it's obviously not a brand new system, it's just kind of a major overhaul and stricter measures. So basically, it is to protect copyright holders, and that's something that I can totally agree with, that's totally fair. But yeah, hopefully it's not going to cause me any issues. As I said, content ID matches aren't a problem for my channel, so no worries there. And I haven't had any strikes either. And the only time I ever did get one, Machinima quite quickly. They took care of it very nicely for me and sorted it all out because it was a genuine misunderstanding. But obviously those third age ones do open myself up for a little bit of stuff, but thankfully the ones that have been claimed, they're not looking to take them down or strike them, they're just looking to claim them and basically put a few of their ads on them themselves. So that's okay, I can live with that. So let's look at this fine rake that we have acquired from Bengal. And we're going to need to, as some of you said, don't forget all your rakes and agents and what have you. I will not. I will leave the priests here because they need to convert the whole land, and from them probably descend into Europe, but I will bring what rakes that I have. What rakes that I have. I've got these Gurkhas here. We'll bring them in as well. They should do alright. Rather than take them with me. Oh, Hindustan is, yeah, rioting. That's pretty understandable. That should go down very soon. Oh no, it's actually increasing clamour for reform. I've got the tax there. Repression, that's slowly going. Resistance is slowly going down, and food shortages are slowly going down. So I don't know how you combat food shortages, to be honest, because I've got the palatial estates, and they should be obviously helping out with all that sort of thing. But yeah, clearly not.
Your Majesty.
Sending this army up there, and there's some other troops chasing them as well.
Your Majesty. By the left.
And I'm sending these guys to chase too. Just send them all to Punjab. This army is pulling back to Bengal, Calcutta. Should be okay. These guys look like they've all finished replenishing, which is good news. We can upgrade some stuff here, but I'm actually going to focus on Europe and getting my forces ready there, because I'm going to have a crap ton of units there. Obviously need to work on my my navy there too. Let's just have a look at that. There we go, got the second rates built. We're preparing for war there, and we're going to get that upgraded and researched for when we invade with our navy, so we can get first rates. Just having a look at some of the territories here. What I've got, give me a second. Okay, so yeah, having a look at those. It's actually a technology here. I need the steam engine, and to get that I need one of these Iron Masters, because obviously I've just taken over a province where I've got one. Why can't I actually research that? I've got everything here. Ah, we have one here. Technology is required. Oh, I know why I can't get that, because yeah, Wealth of Nations. I looked at this the other day. Where is it? Wealth of Nations. There it is. So we've got to go through all these first. Cambridge is a classical university. We've got, oh wow, I probably should put this one on it actually. Okay, let's get Cambridge national debt, and let's see how long it will take these guys to get it. 2 turns, there we go, we're going to switch them over. So let's get Cambridge going for those carbines, shortened carbines. Modern university, wow, okay. I would normally destroy that, because that's probably causing a lot of clamour for reform, to be honest, and it's not going to help with the what am I talking about? With the religion, the conversion of that, and obviously the happiness. But this can research things very quickly. We can get things like quicklime. We can get light infantry doctrine, which I would very much like to get. So let's get them on that. We're researching rocketry, I think, there as well. So plenty of research going on, which is all nice and good. Let's get back. What are we doing back here? Back to Britain. So we're researching stuff, and we are just going to push out more second-rate ships so that we can beat the French back, because their first rates are being built here. They've only built 2 so far. They've got lots of second rates there. This navy here is comprised of fourth rates, but obviously we can hit them with plenty of... We've got fourth rates to start with here, but if we can hit them with plenty of second rates, we should do fine. We've got a few fifth rates there, which I may well move out. Let's upgrade this to... we can upgrade that to Somerset House. We can't upgrade the Army Staff College just yet. We need platoon firing for that. But Somerset House, recruitment of militia, not really something I want to get just yet. Oh, the Admiralty though. Or Naval Board to the Naval College. Enables more research. Research points per turn. It enhances national prestige. Let's go for that. I can't do the Royal Observatory because we need secular humanization. Settlement fortifications, don't want to waste money on that just yet. So we need some more infantry. We've got some line infantry here. We're obviously creating a new army. How many have I got? 3, 6, 8 with those guys there. Can't get any more grenadiers because we've already got the maximum number of those. So let's whack in some more infantry. 2 more units, some artillery pieces, and some light dragoons we'll whack in for starting next turn. And I'm going to recruit a general. Why not? Benjamin Wheatley. Smashing chap. And up in the Highlands, laddie. We can upgrade the army board so we can get Royal Highland Grenadiers. Huzzah. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Let us do that. It also allows us to get green jackets once we have the necessary research. Oh no, we can already get them. Okay, sweet. These guys look beast. Well, let's get 4 of them recruited. We're going to need a Highland army, and we're going to have Highlanders all with them as well. Recruited, oh, we're restricted to 3. So of them it's just standard line infantry, but we'll work on that. Dockyard, we can start building ships from there as well. We've got these guys as our naval ports, as our trade ports rather. Upgrading them. And that one is our fishery. For food, I guess that's how you increase food and things like that. Dry dock, so we need the steam engine. That's what we want to do there. We're out of money again, but let's just pop back to India and check that all my troops can move. Actually, they're all set to move automatically, so let's give it another end turn, see what occurs, bring that army back. And Spanish moving around. I'm not sure what they're aiming at, but we shall soon find out. And what is Russia up to, our fine comrades? Or not, actually, as this campaign is showing. But in fact, we should actually have a look at Europe, because it seems that Austria has taken quite a chunk out of the Russian belly there, the Russian Empire belly, although it seems that Russia's fighting back. But Austria's really going for it. Fortunately, Austria's not going to be much use for when I go to war with Spain and France. Austria are my allies. I'm not sure if they're actually allied to France and Spain. But even if they are, and even if they did come on my side, they are, as you can see, wrapped in a very intimate war with Russia, and I doubt they'd be able to shift any forces over. If they did, they'd soon collapse from, I'm sure, Russian aggression. And we have another rake appearing. Rakes all over the place now. Oh, we've got 2 of them here. Let's send them all to the coast. It's probably not a battle this turn, guys. My apologies for that. But we should get to some action very soon. That's slowly coming down, but clamour for reform is increasing. Probably due to that university, because we've got a lot coming through there, but the food shortages are decreasing, which should make people happier. Resistance to foreign occupation is slowly going to get there, and in fact I can look to see if I can put in a more effective governor in India. Public servant dies. Dilbert Thompson. Ah, a shame. And I would like to upgrade to Somerset House just to get that done out of the way. Traits gained. Yeah, we've already seen that. New British Marriage Act. Lovely. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? What was I going to do? I was going to see about a governor in India, wasn't I? Minister. Yep. Okay, India. Can't bring anyone in there, really. He's as effective as we can make him. My current government is reasonably popular. And that will be the heir, I believe. Other Clements, though, to the throne. Many, 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 many. But King George I, he's actually reasonably popular at the moment. Government popularity 66%, and the next election will be next term, but we should hold on to it. So allied with Austria. Let's have a look at how Austria is actually with, say, France and Spain. They are allied to France and also Spain and also me. So it's not going to end well, really, is it? See if we can push for trade with France. We tried this last time, but it didn't really work. Thought I'd just give it a go. Russia, let's just risk it. Ooh, they're thinking about it. Nope. Okay. Other nations, no. We tried it with Genoa and the Italian states. That's just never going to happen. So we're building up forces here, which is good. And we've got some more dragoons light dragoons to come in, but we need some heavy cavalry then to help out and back up. Can't get any Brunswick dragoons, we've already got them. Life guards have already all been built, so we have to go. Ah, here we go, heavy cavalry. Whack out the heavy cav. 2 units of them in that army, they should do fine. Now we have an agent up here, William Dodd. Let's send him over to France if we can. And start scouting. Use my spies and agents over here. Start plotting my invasion. Okay, so we've got those guys. We've got the Highlanders in there. We've got the Grenadiers making up a very feisty and strong grouping there, but we better get some line infantry in there just for good measure as well. How are my ships doing? We can actually start. No, 5th rate's not worth getting at the moment. All those 2nd rates, they'll be done soon. And how much longer? Research could be just one more turn to get that one there, and then we can push on. In fact, this university will probably do even better as a modern university. Probably do it faster. We'll have a look at all that when that happens next time. Back to India.
Your Majesty?
Pull these forces up here, which is good. Upgrade that as a church school. This is my traditional university, so I've got a couple of them. Thankfully these guys aren't clamouring for reform as much as Hindustan. I hope that is just going to keep reducing turn after turn. Obviously I'm going to need to keep a large military presence in there, because otherwise they are going to kick up quite a fuss if I don't keep them happy. So we may well need to leave this army there as well. Let's repair that. This army, as we've said, we're pulling it back to here. 74%. The rake, let's bring that back to Bengal as well. Let's upgrade that plantation and that one. And the Weaver's Cottage. Okay, and what can I upgrade here? They want upgrading. They want that upgrading. It's a military building. I'm not going to worry about military buildings just yet. So I'm going to keep this army here for now. I'm going to keep my armies all at the coast just for a few turns until I work out what I want to do. There probably won't be battles for a few turns. Well, unless you guys let me know in the comments, do you want to see basically another part of me doing this and explaining stuff of how I'm preparing myself, or would you like me to just spend the next few turns gathering up my men, gathering up my forces, getting them in position, and then start the campaign again, or the recording from there? You know, or do you enjoy these as kind of fillers from all the action? But I'm sure a lot of you are going to be kind of like, this is a bit boring. Can we please see some killing? So let me know. Up to you guys, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll pull this army from here, just to wait, just to show that I've got plenty of guys at each port. And I'll start popping these rakes into armies. I've got one there, another force at Satara building up. another army there, another one up there, which I need to add in a few more troops to. So, yep, that's where I'm going to end this part for now, guys. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if you want to know how to set the Darthmod sound files back to kind of ones that aren't going to cause any content ID issues if you're using Darthmod for YouTube or for any other reasons, I guess. And yeah, link in the description to my Facebook and Twitter. Join the Pride. Follow me for all my latest updates on those two social media outlets. And I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.